All right, we're back in the Giant Pumpkin Patch 2023. We're doing our transplant video. We have our 1541.5 McMillins. Thanks, Ben, for the seeds. We've got our holes set up where we'll plant them at a little bit of an angle. We've got two plants in case one goes bad, or we'll just pick the best. Even if both of them last, we'll pick our best one. We've got a couple products we like to use during our transplant. We got Azos, Mycos. We like to use, well, we're trying for the first time, honestly, Wallace Organic Wonders starter packs. We're gonna try those, and then a little bit of bone meal for nitrogen and potassium, phosphorus, nitrogen and phosphorus. So we're gonna sprinkle a little of each of those into our hole for each pumpkin. The Azos helps with root growth, so we're not shy on the Azos. Mycos helps with nutrient uptake. Put a little bit of that in there. And then we'll be trying 3 wow packs per growing hole. And all this really wants to come in contact. You want it to come in contact with your roots to get the best results. So we already kind of have our holes, so they'll grow at a slant. So our plants will grow at a slant. So kind of want to have your holes prepared, the correct depth and the correct angle before you add all this stuff in, because it works best with root contact. And then just a little bit of bone meal help those roots out. All right, we'll start with the first one here. Give it a little bit more Azos on the roots. You can see on this one, kind of started out kind of funky. Had a little hole in the cot there, so let's hope it grows out of that. If not, that's why we have the backup. A lot of people use the split pots and all that stuff. Kind of just do it the old school way of make sure you water it ahead of time, and they usually hold together pretty good for you. And then you kind of just give another little shake of the Azos all the way around, help with that fruit growth. And then we plant opposite the first true leaf. This will be your first true leaf. Those are just codling leaves. We plant opposite that. That's the way our vine should grow. So we'll place that down in the hole. Breaks apart a little bit on us, but not too bad. And that's the way we want it positioned. And then we'll just backfill all around that. Each of these hoop houses we have the soil heating cables underneath. I think it's Jumpstart is the company that makes those. So those should keep the soil high 70s, low 80s. And then we also have thermostat controlling or heat lamp right across from me here that should keep the air temperature at a decent, I think I have it set to 75 right now. But that should keep the air temperature at a decent temp. I'm not going to control perfect because this is a larger hoop house, but it's a lot better than having nothing there. So it's kind of the angle we want it at. And then we will put in some skewers to help kind of hold it at the angle we want to hold it up to. Kind of want it leaning forward a little bit in case some of this plastic comes open. We don't want to have these plants unsupported, and the wind get to them. So we'll take our time, put some skewers in there to help hold it up, and then we'll go back through. And you see a lot of people do basically a little round circle around each. We've got some people call it a mound, but really we're just putting a circle around each of the plants to help hold the nutrients in as we water and add stuff as we go along here when they're still just little babies. We got a decent little trench going all the way around it. Today's about mid-60s and it's overcast right now, so pretty good time to do our transplants. And that's it for that one. We'll go ahead and do the other one and then we'll get back to you guys. We finished up the second plant on the 1541 McMillin. Before we started this, we did the 1783 new in our hoop house next to this. Those will be the two main plants we're growing this year. And we may do a 150 square foot challenge with the 1850 Thornhill, which we grew last year. But you guys can see we've got our mounds or our trenches around each plant, and then the light dust on top is 7 dust. You want to make sure you get some kind of insecticide on these when you get them planted. If not, they're going to get eaten by slugs, corn maggots, all kinds of different stuff. So make sure you get something on there, even if it's an organic. You get something on these plants when you get them planted. I think that's about it for this video. We'll check back here in about a week or so and see how we're doing. Thanks for watching.